To monetize on LinkedIn, your why first. Are you aiming to land a job, sell services, raise investment? Clarifying this influences your targeting, tone, and content strategy. Sales teams who hit their quotas are 83% more likely to have a documented strategy. Same applies to personal branding. So define your primary goal and keep it front and center, you guys. Next, map LinkedIn activity to that outcome. So job seekers want recruiter DM hits, right? Service providers want discovery call requests. Creators want newsletter signups or paid offers. And then reverse engineer the journey. What content, engagement, and network moves your audience down that path? Your intention should spark story ideas. Job seekers, share transformation stories. Freelancers, case studies. Creators, niche insights, or even monetization tips. Each content pillar supports a conversion funnel. Let's talk about positioning. I help people doesn't convert. Niching down sharpens your message and magnets your ideal fans or clients. LinkedIn research suggests niche content sees 2 times more profile views than broad messaging. So here's an example. Instead of career coach, become early career tech project manager coach, helping A players land their first leadership roles. Once you have your niche, articulate your brand promise. I help X do Y so they can do Z. This becomes your headline. Consistent promises reinforce belief in your results. Lastly, position yourself with social proof. Add testimonials, you guys. I hired Mary and booked 4 interviews in 6 weeks. Or scroll stopping stats. 60% of my clients raised their salaries 30%. Social proof builds trust, and trust builds conversions. Profile optimization for conversion. Your LinkedIn profile isn't a resume, it's a landing page. Use a branded format like Resume Writer, helping executive clients land jobs 3 times quicker. Overlay 30-day resume haul to raise your salary. Your banner should reinforce it visually. Overlay 30-day resume rehaul to raise your salary. A study found posts with relevant banners saw 33% higher profile click-through rates. That's 33%! In your About section, open with a micro story. I used to get ghosted on resumes. Then list outcomes with stats and end with a clear call to action that ties back to your monetization engine. So maybe it's a calendar link, a free poll, a job chat. Keep it action focused and lead generation ready. Create a high impact About section. This section is gold, you guys. A great About section starts conversations. Start with a headline level hook. So sick of resumes that sit in the ATS? Here's what works. Research shows readers tend to consume the first 3 lines. Front load your value and then dive into your niche results and your transformation story. Include 2 to 3 client or personal results, like helps 18 executive leaders land roles with a 40% higher compensation within 8 weeks. Numbers signal credibility. End with a call to action tailored to your monetization model, whether it directs to a free resume audit, a discovery call, or a lead magnet. Think of it as your top funnel sales page. Post with purpose, you guys. Identify winning content pillars. To monetize, lean into 3 to 5 content pillars that really resonate. So for job seekers, role transformation, job application tips, interview prep. For service providers, before-after case studies, client onboarding tips, industry myths. For creators, micro trainings, offer logging, audience growth tactics. Each pillar becomes a content series. Consistency builds authority. A creator mode study found creators posting through a defined series saw 2 times better engagement versus random posts. So batch plan 4 posts per pillar to maintain variety and reduce decision fatigue. Always close with a call to action. Ask for comments, visits to your landing page, connection requests from decision makers. This gently steers eyeballs toward your monetization path. You guys, write scroll stopping hooks. Attention on LinkedIn is a premium resource. Hooks that perform include questions. Tired of being ghosted? Want to learn the resume secret no one's telling you? Bold statistics, you guys. 85% of resumes don't pass the applicant tracking system. Or micro stories. Last week, I watched my client get 12 interviews. Lead with emotion or curiosity. Research shows curiosity based headlines get 28% more clicks. Don't bury your value in line 3. If they don't feel intrigued in 3 words, they're gone. Finish every hook view with content aligned directly to your monetization purpose. Stories that hint at resolution, and then walk them through the solution and the call to action. You guys, use carousels, polls, videos, anything visual. Different formats do different jobs. Carousels help break down process, like 5 steps to a video resume. Polls generate warm engagement and can double as market research. So, already tried a video resume? Yes or no? Short LinkedIn native video, so I'm talking 1 to 2 minutes, amplifies trust through your voice and presence. Citing LinkedIn data, video posts get 5 times more engagement than text-only updates. Use subtitles and a colored border to stand out. Ensure every piece includes a relevant call to action. So DM me for that carousel PDF template, or comment yes to receive my poll results and next steps. Let's talk batching and repurposing. This is your content engine. Creating daily content is exhausting. Instead, batch create. Write 5 hooks, stories, and 1 carousel deck in an hour session. Repurpose across formats, so text post, carousel, short video. Service providers I interviewed say batching saves 70% time outputting 4 times content. You can even repurpose LinkedIn long-form content into other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. This builds cross-channel trust. Commenting. Okay, you guys, here's a strategy for warm leads. Most LinkedIn growth happens off page. Did you hear that? The comment to convo strategy involves leaving value-rich comments on posts by your target audience or creators in your space. So structure: appreciation plus insight plus invitation without selling, and this prompts profile clicks or drives interest into your inbox. One rep I tracked turned 1 comment into a $3,000 client within 2 weeks. Be genuine, comment frequently. I'm talking at least 15 quality comments per week to nurture your presence. Whether you comment with the same brand voice, add value, be witty but professional, and do not sell. The conversion follows awareness. Let's talk connecting with purpose. Random connect requests do not convert. Instead, proactively search for decision makers or preferably warm targets. So people you've engaged with or who commented on your posts, you guys. Personalize your request with mention of what they posted recently or a shared interest. One coach I worked with saw a 42% accept rate, and 17% of those went on to discovery calls. Invest 5 minutes a day in clean outreach. Even at 3 new quality connections daily, that's 60 a month, you guys. That's enough to build a consistent lead flow over time. DM strategy that converts. So after connecting, don't pitch. I repeat, don't pitch. The connection to conversation sequence works like this: thank you note plus value plus subtle positioning. I loved learning about your challenges in your industry. I work with X to overcome X pain. Let me know if you'd like. One service provider used this model to convert 5 of 20 new prospects into paying clients without any paid ads, and then invite them to a discovery call or audit. Would you like a 15-minute resume review? This soft yet direct approach yields high response rates. And you guys, do not sleep on leveraging groups and communities. I think LinkedIn groups remain underutilized, but they're so powerful. Join groups where your niche hangs out. Be a consistent contributor. Answer questions, share tips, offer templates or feedback. I watched one job seeker get a paid freelance contract after answering 4 group questions on remote project management pain points. Proof that this works. Add group links to your profile's featured section to show commitment and credibility. Consistent group participation builds a reputation that spawns inbound leads. Okay, job seekers, sell your future self through results, stories, not responsibilities. I had 12 recruiter DMs this week after optimizing my title by adding X. Focus on proof, validation from peers, milestone achievements, or LinkedIn data like top 1% profile views in design no-code niche. These are just signs recruiters look for. Strategically use keywords like remote, available now in your headline. And open about, not only for visibility, but for recruiter filters. A client of mine had 3 recruiter calls within 48 hours after adding remote product marketing manager to his headline. Service providers, selling with stories. If you're offering services, coaching, writing, consulting, craft narrative-based posts. Before I worked with Mary, they were struggling with X. After 12 weeks, here's their result. Use problem, process, results framing. That structure is one reason HubSpot says case study posts get 3 times engagement over pitchy sales posts. End each story with a soft call. If that sounds like you, DM me for a free workbook audit exploration call. These posts turn followers into leads without the harassment. LinkedIn newsletters unlock visibility. Top creators see a 20 to 30% lift in follower growth after activating. Launch a newsletter aligned with your pillars, like Monday career tactics or Friday interview prep. Use it to surface exclusive content and convert via links to courses. If you're ready to turn your LinkedIn presence into real results, whether that's landing interviews, building authority, or attracting new clients, I'd love to help. I'm Mary Southern, founder of Resume Assassin, and I specialize in resume writing, LinkedIn optimization, and LinkedIn content writing services. I work with job seekers, entrepreneurs, consultants, and career changers to help them stand out and monetize their expertise. Visit resumeassassin.com to learn more or connect with me directly on LinkedIn.